Hello, my name is Michele Herring. I am going to be the World Cultural History tutor, and we're going to be looking at the big picture of history, and we're going to be focusing on a timeline, looking at main figures, events in histories, and also regions and cultures. This class also has an additional option to add art. I love art. I studied fine art in college. We are going to be using an amazing book called The Annotated Mona Lisa. We're going to be looking at a number of just the masters and all the isms, expressionism, romanticism, everything where you can do periods and the major artists and artworks. But again, look at it from a regional and cultural basis too. We are also going to be looking at some music. So I have music in there too. When we're looking at different regions, it's important to also incorporate the music and the food. But again, this is going to be looking at it how culture impacts art, and art is a reflection of the culture. The main textbook with events that we're going to use is World History. So we have this wonderful world history book with major events and people. It'll help you with your timeline, studying, anything from Gandhi and how colonial rule, British Empire, how that transitioned back to India, how Pakistan broke off from India, has its own country, and we're going to look at that. And then we're also going to look at current events, what's going on there now. So we're just going to do like I said, just going through history. And as we learn about major events, those places and time periods, and we're just going to dive in a little bit deeper. I will be doing probably, I'm looking, I don't necessarily have exams and quizzes set up yet, but I will have a few. But I really like to do projects. And looking at different ways kids can not just learn but engage so they can retain that information. We watch lots of videos. I like to do hands-on things, and it makes sense to do a natural segue into maybe some art if you want to take the art class. So the art portion, we're going to mostly be focusing on watercolors. I have this amazing watercolor book that you won't need. It's called Color Harmony for Artists. And it starts out with just basic stuff, and I have some amazing YouTube videos we'll watch. But you're going to be learning basic stuff about like how to paint with watercolor, wet on wet, wet on dry. There's two different main techniques. We're just going to start with the basics of art, the color wheel, and taking the tray that I'm going to have, that I picked, that I liked, that everyone has to get, and working on the different colors that come in this tray. It comes with a nice little packet. It's got nice, and I like how everything's already packaged. It comes in this. It's found on Amazon. I'll give everyone the link. And it goes in here. It includes all these wonderful paint brushes and a couple of other things in there. So you can just handy dandy, put it in here, keep everything all in one spot. And that way you won't lose track of where all your paint supplies are. I'm going to be letting you know what exact paper you will need, because you need to get the heavier duty paper. Here's some different coloring and just doing the different hues and blending. So you're going to learn some basic things. You're going to be doing a color wheel and all that good stuff. But then you'll eventually go into working in shading and blending and doing stuff that is in the Harmony book. What's nice about the book is it not only teaches you techniques, but then culturally, we can go to somewhere like Sevilla, which is Spain, and you can learn about the type of beautiful artwork that they do there that you'll find on many palaces and just different places in there. So in their Yeah, this is a Moorish Renaissance and Moorish Revival, the beautiful mix of European architecture and character. So we're going to be learning and trying to paint some of stuff like that. And we'll go to different countries. We have Peru and their different types of designs, and along with African art and Aborigine art with the darts, as well as the masters, and looking at pointillism and a lot of tenebrism with the light and the dark. So you'll be learning a lot there. Again, I like to look at more bigger picture and connect it with current events. So that is one of my key things, because history repeats itself. And I love when the kids can connect those dots and see and getting, you know, excited about history and what's happened and what's going on and what can happen. So I hope you're joining my class, and we'll have fun and learn a lot. And I hope to see you in the fall. Thanks. Bye.